Today I'm going to show you this really beautiful mixed media painting, so stay tuned for more. Hi guys, so today we have a really fun project. 12 by 24 Grafix craft plastic is the plastic that I'm using. That's the substrate. The link to the supplies are in the description box. I love Grafix. If you love what you see, you can subscribe to this channel. Please share this video with anyone that you think might enjoy it. Shop my Amazon shop at no additional charge, no cost to you at all, or you can donate to this channel. There's a link in the description box to do that. And all my art is for sale. So if you ever want to support your artist, you can always buy some art. Some of the products I'm using today are Trex inks. I love their warm and cool earth tone packs, and their clear blender and white is just awesome. So you're gonna see me using this a lot in my videos because I'm pretty much addicted to about 10 of the colors that are in these two packs. You can get 10% off your order using the link in the description box to Trex alcohol inks, so be sure to check that out. Now, this is the Island Teal, one of the addictive colors from the Trex pack. And like I said, I'm using it on the Grafix. What I love about the Grafix is it doesn't stain. You can usually wipe most of it off, unless you're using pearl, which does stain. And this, I'm going to show you an example right now. So this was like a practice run I was doing, testing some colors. So I just put some isopropyl alcohol over the top of that. Now, the thing is, some of those were pearl inks. Now, when you use pearl inks, they don't wipe off as easily. So they do leave kind of a little ghost image, and you're gonna see here. But it's still okay because I'm gonna cover that up with some of the other inks. See how that's kind of difficult to get off there. Now, regular inks usually just wipe right off the Grafix. But in this case, this little ghost image is going to be totally fine. I'm going to cover that up with some of the beautiful Island Teal from the T-Rex inks. Now, if you want a slower tutorial, a full in-depth tutorial on how I'm getting those patterns, I'd love for you to take a look at my class. The online tutorial is a study in Slate and Valencia alcohol inks, and it's 60% off for a limited time. This is just a very limited time. I'm going to offer this class for just $29. You get 8 tutorials for that. The link is in the description box to the code for that, so you should check that out. Now, this painting was, I can't say anything less than a labor of love. It started out as a commission piece. The client's asking for a 12 by 24. She wanted these beautiful turquoise colors, and she had seen something that I did for Cause Creations, which was, actually I'll just show you right here. So the client asked for something like this, only on white with blue and the brass and gold tones. So she wanted it on a big piece of white like this 12 by 24, and initially that's was my plan, but I took a little piece of paper on the side and tried the brass with this color, and I was not getting any beautiful effects on that white paper. So I decided to move in a different direction. Now this is the Ranger Pitch Black. I love using Ranger Pitch Black because all sorts of secondary colors seem to come out of the pitch black when you apply isopropyl alcohol to it. And that's one of the reasons why I use the Ranger Pitch Black. And that isopropyl alcohol really just softens and adds some different layers of interest. This is how I layer my flowers, and they have, you know, so many layers to them and so much depth. Now that's the Agean Blue by the T-Rex ink, in the Cool Tone pack. I just think it adds so much interest to the flowers, that brightening. Now again, if you want, I do have a code. Actually, it's not a code, it's just a link. It's the code is included in the link. And I'm an affiliate for the T-Rex inks, and I'm an affiliate for a reason. I love their inks. So if you want to get 10% off your order, you can follow that link in the description box. Now this is Blanco Blanco by Jacquard Pinata. And you can see I'm just adding a little drop of ISO and then putting a little line of the Blanco Blanco and blowing it out. Again, it adds highlights and depth. And then I add back in some of that black. Now, here is the fun part. After I kind of accepted that this commission was not going to be what I thought it would be, I decided to play around. So I use this black water-based spray paint. I love this stuff because you can use it right in your studio without gassing yourself out. And I just use this other piece as kind of a shield so I don't completely obliterate the flowers. And then you can produce a fine spray or kind of these little spittles depending on how you hold the sprayer down. Now here's a white water-based spray paint that I decided to incorporate over the top of it, just to give it a little gradation, I guess, is what I was going for. So I just sprayed it around the edges there. And then I went back in with the white and added those little spittles. The thing about that is I didn't realize how galactic it was gonna look, but I actually like it. Now, here is where the trouble began for this painting, really. The overspray. And I thought I was protecting the white part, but honestly, it ended up overspraying a little bit, and then it was harder, much harder to wipe off than, say, like an alcohol ink that spray paint was. So then I ended up with this strange line, and I just didn't know what to do. And I struggled with this for a couple of days. I even put it aside. I thought, well, I'm gonna have to try something. So I pulled out the Dura-Lar. This is a wet film. You can do all kinds of wet-based media on it, and it wipes clean. It comes in these little plastic see-through sheets with a protective layer underneath of it. And this is a great product. The link to supplies are in the description box if you're interested in something like this. This is by Grafix, and I thought I'm gonna try out something totally different and just play around. And so this is one of the artists I really like. She does these fat, chubby birds with these long beaks, and I thought, what if I could maybe turn these flowers into a fat little chubby bird? So I'm kind of using her painting as an inspiration for this. And the Dura-Lar is a great way to practice if you don't want to ruin your painting. So I'm trying to figure out here if I could turn this into something that looks like a bird. But you can see I'm just not a great drawer. It's not my forte. So see, you can just wipe that off. You can try other stuff. I thought, well, maybe I could add some like white feathery things, and then I thought, well, I better figure out how to make these back into flowers again and fill up that strange space. Play around with some different colors. What would be a great contrast to the blue? So I did that. So I really tried a lot of things, and I didn't ruin the original piece. And so that Dura-Lar is an amazing substrate for that, and it's amazing on its own too. But you know, it's just a great way to test some things out. So I decide, this is very hesitantly and very reluctantly, I go with the yellow, and then I thought, oh, I could make it look like leaves, and then I did that, and then I did some viney looking things with a Sharpie. This was so hard. None of these things were making me very excited. And I thought, well, maybe I just need to actually paint some bigger vines in there. I don't know what I was doing. It just, altogether, it really was just a fail. And now I have this beautiful piece with a failed bottom. Now, Sharpies only come off so well. I did, you know, erase it with some alcohol, and now I'm going to try again. So I thought, well, I definitely have to put something else down there because, you know, there's the ghost image of the original fail. And so I added a bunch of different alcohol ink dots, and I thought I'll make this. It was just a fail again. So I moved on to the embellishing part. And this is my favorite part. So sometimes if you're not happy with what's happening with the painting, move to a different part of it, let go of the part you don't like, and it'll come to you. And that's exactly what happened with this one. I just let my mind go and do some of the part that I actually enjoy, and that's embellishing the flowers. And then it came to me all of a sudden what I should do. I needed to cover up the part I don't like. And clearly I've been trying to do that, but with very limited success. So I started looking through some of the mixed media papers that I had purchased from Zazzle, Zazzle.com, and they're a great source of papers, and I decided to choose one that would complement the flowers. Now, that's the one that I ended up choosing. I just thought it was pretty, and it had a nice muted tone that would complement the blue. Yep, I'm going with that one. And I used a soft gel gloss, and it's basically just a clear drying acrylic medium. I trimmed the paper and applied the gel gloss as an adhesive, and then I embellished over the top of that. So this is how it turned out. Boom! Ah! Look how pretty! I embellished with some black ink to pull those flowers down over the top of the paper, the mixed media part, and I also added a bunch of lines with blue pen, and over the rose I accented some of those pieces, and I just think the whole thing turned out so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and as always, I hope you will support this channel if you like what you see and you want to see more videos. Subscribe and comment, it really helps. And there's other ways to help the channel too. You can donate. There's a PayPal link in the description box. If you want to leave a tip in my tip jar, that's how you do it. And share. Just share the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you so much, and I can't wait to make more art videos just for you. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.